Have you ever felt like you were failing at being gay because you didn't have a group of gay friends? If so, I want you to know something right off the bat. You don't need gay friends to live a happy, connected, and fulfilling life. I know that might sound a little controversial, especially in a world where finding your community is so heavily emphasized. But today, I want to break down why you don't need gay friends and what you actually do need instead. Let's start here. Yes, being gay is a meaningful part of who we are. It shapes how we move through the world, how we experience relationships, and for a lot of us, it's been a long road to fully accepting that part of ourselves. But even with all that, being gay is only one part of who you are. And honestly, it's healthier when it's not the center of your entire identity. When you think about who you are, your core self, what comes to mind first? Hopefully it's more than just your sexuality. Maybe you're a brother, a son, a friend. Maybe you're someone who's funny, creative, deeply empathic. Maybe you're a healer, a thinker, a musician. Being gay belongs on the list, but it shouldn't be the whole list, because you are so much more than who you're attracted to. Now, let's talk about why we need friends in the first place. Friendship serves three core purposes: connection, reflection, and support. Connection is the most basic one. We're social creatures. We need to feel bonded to others. We need people to laugh with, share moments with, just be with. Friends remind us we're not alone in a chaotic world. Reflection is deeper. Good friends hold up a mirror. They help us see ourselves more clearly, our strengths, our blind spots, our growth. They don't just hype us up, they lovingly call us in. They help us understand who we are and how we show up in the world. And then there's support. Friends help us weather the hard stuff: grief, heartbreak, stress, doubt. They're the people we text at midnight when we can't sleep. They're the ones who celebrate the little things no one else understands. And underneath it all is this: belonging. Feeling like you matter. Not for how you perform or how perfect you are, just because you exist. Now, for some gay men, other gay men are the best source of all that. And if that's you, that's beautiful. But for others, that's not the case. Maybe gay friendships have felt hurtful or exclusionary. Maybe they felt performative, competitive, or unsafe. Or maybe you just don't live in a place where there are a lot of other gay men. So let me say it again, clearly. You do not need gay friends to have connection, reflection, support, or belonging. What you do need are people who see you. Not just the curated version, not the version that checks all the right boxes or performs the right identity. You need people who know your story. The fears, the dreams, the grief you carry, the moments that shaped you. You need friends who let you exhale. Friends you don't have to shrink around or inflate around. Friends you don't have to translate yourself for. People who meet you as you are. And that doesn't have to be other gay men. It could be straight women. Let's be real. Straight women have always had our backs. They've marched with us, cried with us, lifted us up. Some of my most meaningful friendships are with straight women who get it. It could even be with straight men. And I know that might sound wild. A lot of gay men have had painful experiences with straight men. But before we're gay men, we're men. And honestly, a lot of straight men are emotionally starving. They don't get the kind of intimacy and vulnerability we often seek. But I found, in my friendships with straight men, they'll often open up more to me than they do with their other male friends. Because I represent a space where it's okay to be soft, to be real, and that can be a very mutually fulfilling dynamic. So if you don't have gay friends, please know, you haven't failed. The real goal isn't to collect people who share your label. The goal is to find people who see you, know you, love you. And yeah, sometimes that's other gay men, but sometimes it's not. And if you want gay friends, that's great. My best friend is a gay man. That relationship is incredibly meaningful to me, but it's not a requirement for a meaningful life. Because real connection isn't about who your friends are, it's about how you feel in their presence. And that kind of connection, that can come from anyone. If you found this helpful, give this video a like, leave a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe for more content like this. I make videos about emotional health, gay identity, and everything in between, and I'd love to have you here. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.